James wanted to ask for a raise. A raise means more money at work. James worked very hard. He arrived on time every morning. He finished all his tasks on time. He helped many customers with their questions. But every month, money was tight. Rent was higher. Food was more expensive this year, and James wanted to help his family. He thought, I need more money. But how can I ask? James was nervous. He did not want to sound rude. He did not want to complain. He wanted to sound calm and professional. Before we continue, subscribe to ClearPace English. Here, you learn slow English for work and real life. One evening, James opened his laptop. He looked at his bills. Then, he opened his notebook. He wrote one question. How can I ask for a raise? He practiced slowly. Can I talk to you? No. That is a little too simple. I need more money. No. Too direct. Then, James remembered something important. At work, he needed to talk about value, not just money. The next day, James talked to Daniel, who is a coworker. James said, I want to ask for a raise, but I'm nervous. Daniel said, that is normal. Start with your work. Start with your results. James listened carefully. Daniel gave him one phrase. I would like to talk about my role. James repeated, I would like to talk about my role. Daniel said, good. Now say what you have done. James thought about his work. He helped train new employees. He solved customer problems for the company. He finished reports on time. He wrote everything down. Then Daniel gave him another phrase. I have taken on more responsibility. James repeated, I have taken on more responsibility. That phrase sounded professional. If this story is useful, like this video. It helps more English learners find ClearPace English. That night, James practiced in front of a mirror. He said, Mr. Carter, do you have a few minutes? I would like to talk about my role. He stopped. He breathed. Then he tried again. Mr. Carter, do you have a few minutes? I would like to talk about my role. Now he sounded calmer. Then James practiced the difficult sentence. I would like to discuss my salary. Salary means the money you receive from your job. James felt nervous when he said it, but he practiced again. I would like to discuss my salary. The next morning, James arrived at work. His heart was beating fast. He waited for the right moment. He did not ask in front of other people. He waited until his manager was alone. Then James knocked on the door. Mr. Carter looked up. Good morning, James. James smiled politely. Good morning, Mr. Carter. Do you have a few minutes? Mr. Carter said, Yes, come in. James sat down. His hands were cold, but he remembered his phrases. Start with your work. Start with your results. Speak calmly. James said, I would like to talk about my role. Mr. Carter listened. James continued. This year, I have taken on more responsibility. I helped train 2 new employees. I finished my reports on time, and I helped solve customer problems. Mr. Carter nodded. James felt a little more confident. Then James said, I enjoy working here. I want to continue growing. I would like to discuss my salary. The room was quiet. James did not speak too fast. He stayed calm. Mr. Carter said, Thank you for explaining this clearly. I cannot promise an answer today, but your work has been strong. Let me review this. We can talk again next week. James nodded. Thank you, he said. I appreciate it. James did not get an immediate yes, but he did something important. He asked. He spoke clearly. He showed his work. He did not complain. He did not fight. He communicated professionally. Now let's practice 5 useful phrases. Listen and repeat if you want. Do you have a few minutes? I would like to talk about my role. I have taken on more responsibility. I would like to discuss my salary. What can I do to grow in this role? These phrases are useful at work. You can use them with your manager. You can use them when you want to grow. You can use them when you need a serious conversation. James learned an important lesson. Asking for more money is not wrong, but you need to prepare. You need to show your work. You need to speak with respect. And you need to stay calm. Now, answer this question in the comments. Which phrase is most useful for you? Example: I would like to discuss my salary. Subscribe for more slow English stories for work and real life. Slow English. Fast progress.